I'm a very practical person. I like it, you see. I like it. There's a blend and a balance between spirituality and practicality that if it's missed, there's going to be an imbalance. You're going to talk weird, like the non-duals. Somebody left a comment. I remember when I made that video, are you grateful being nobody? He says, but look, man, there's nobody here to be grateful. Like, you have to understand non-duality, right? There's nobody grateful. There's nobody to be grateful. There's not a nobody or a somebody. I'm like, man, does this help you? Like, just investigate and see. Like, does this, it sounds almost like somebody, it's like if a community college had some class, right? Like non-duality 101 or something. And then you go and you take your class, you read the non-duality book. And you're like, whoa, this sounds badass. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to dazzle people with this. Yeah. So then you go out and class is ended and you start telling your family and friends. And they're like, dude, shut up, man. Like, oh, I guess they don't understand non-duality. Like, you know, it has some feeling like that. It's like, it's just silly. It's like silly talk. So, hence, the practical level. That's why I want to address the practical level. I really had to look at my lifestyle habits. First thing, the shift that we're talking about here, my mind can't do that. Ego can't do that. The sense of a human self can't do that. But yet we can do things that create a conducive situation so that the one that can do it, grace, universal power, God, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, Krishna, whatever word you want to use, it's a power greater than this human power, that's for sure. It's a universal power. When I clean my inner space up in my outer space too in my life, that creates a kind of purity so that this higher power that's in me and in you, it can activate. This is what it is. When I'm living a debaucherous lifestyle like I did for so many years, which is this is how I know. This is how I know. Like, I'm sharing my journey and what happened. When I'm living a lifestyle that's insane, or it's just very destructive spiritually, it burns up all my life force. This is what a destructive lifestyle is. It's not about morality. No, I'm talking about a lifestyle that lowers your vibration and frequency and burns up your vitality and life force. If I'm doing that, I'm not going to be aware of this higher power or grace trying to come through that can give me like a new pair of glasses or a shift in consciousness so that I view and perceive the world and its people in it on a higher level. If I have those higher level software glasses, I'm going to look at things in a way that's going to give me automatic serenity and peace. It's automatic because you're wearing the higher level glasses. When I'm doing stupid stuff, ignorant stuff, we just, we don't know any better for a while. When I'm doing that, it's like I'm wearing glasses that are like dirty or foggy, so I can't see things clear. If I can't see things clear, then I'm not going to experience, you can say, this uncaused joy that's inside of everybody. It's just, those are the rules of the game. You can't bypass and say, I can have this. This is what they did at the Osho ashram in Pune when I went some years ago. I should have went when Osho was there. I mean, that was pretty crazy too, but still, I think it would have been better. I went there, and basically, they're like an older version of the non-duals. Nothing matters, eat pizza, have sex. You can buy your colored condoms at their concession stand. Thought that was funny. You can do all that because it doesn't matter. It's like, it's just a human self and it doesn't really exist. And yeah, I stayed about, 45 minutes. I'm like, damn it. I went back to Rishikesh. It was a long travel. Just went like this. Told my Indian friend, I'm like, don't go there. He's like, I already know, man. I'm like, yeah, but really, don't go there. But at the same time, if you feel drawn to go there, it sounds like I'm like telling you not to go there. a little bit. But if you want to go there, go there. Like, who cares? It's okay. There's always some positive in every negative and some negative in every positive, so you'll be fine. God works stuff out. So I couldn't understand when I was deeply into this like spiritual pursuit. Why can't I wake up? I'm reading Yogananda. He sounds pretty happy. Where's the peace? Why can't I find that peace? Like, where's the peace? Okay, just meditate longer. Yeah, but it's not working. Like, it's not working. How do I find the peace? And I started to have to really look at my lifestyle habits. So let's get into that. Let's see what that means. There's so many aspects. I'm just going to speak spontaneous, and let's see some of the different things that I cover. It matters, you do your own individual analysis or self-introspection and just cover every area of your life. Do it. It's fun. Just do an inventory. Step 4. And look at everything and see, like, is this, let intuition speak, not the mind. Is this, maybe I need to change that a little bit? Is that like bringing the vibration down and maybe blocking, you can say, the sunlight of the spirit from coming through? Just make that your question. So we can apply that to all different kind of areas. I'd say the main areas: diet, sex, environment, company we keep, things like that. So let's take sex, right? People like that subject. Second strongest instinct. That's why I made another channel, Beyond the Alchemy. It's about semen retention. It's for guys, but girls can also, it's the same principles, so it doesn't matter. I also made a girl channel, Divine Femininity, but I've made too many channels, so I couldn't, I was tripping out. I can't, like, it's too much, but I made enough videos on there, and you can go see those. These are practical things, practical tools I speak on, because it can't just be all spiritual, because you'll end up like the non-duals and look funny. So we gotta balance it. And then I made another channel, Transcending Shadows, where I get into diet and if you have a sensitive nervous system and all that. So you're welcome to go see that. So let's look at sex. If I'm watching porn and masturbating all the time, or having promiscuous sex, or I'm in sexual fantasies, in lust, if I'm constantly trying to get girls to give me a hit, a validation when I'm out on the street, give me some female attention, I need it, let me know I'm okay. Oh, that felt good. Damn, I want to do it again. All right, can you like look at me too? Oh, I want to get like one of these girls that normally don't look at guys, and then if they look at me, oh, then I'll know. I for sure will know I'm something then. Yeah. Hey, she like didn't look at me. Huh. That whole game. So lust and it can bleed through in every area of our life. I used to just, no matter where I would go, that would be on my mind. Didn't matter if I had a girlfriend or not. I'm looking to, it's like, okay, I already got her. Like, I need to know, like, the other girls like me too, though. That I'd go to restaurants. I go, anywhere I would travel or work. Anytime I step outside, it's like, where the girl? There's a girl. I don't notice the guys or the animals. No, there's a girl. So if you're a girl, though, you can just, I'm a guy, so I'm using that pronoun. Talking from a guy's perspective, looking at the girls. But if you're a girl, just flip it, It's like some people say, why you say when you refer to God, you say he? I don't know, it's just easy. Like, I'm just talking. It's not a he or a she or anything. Don't get caught up on these little things, And then some people, what if I'm gay? What if I'm bi? What's the new word? I was going to say bilateral, but no. Oh, binary, right. You're not addressing the binary people. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I'm not. All right. So you look at all these areas on how, and just see, like, are these living habits messing me up? Yeah, they were me. You know how much life force I was losing and vitality when I was indulging in these examples I just gave? So much. How then can I expect it requires life force for grace to work through us and give us this shift in consciousness. There needs to be some In order to have transformation, you need energy. You just need it. You can disagree, okay, that's cool, but you need it. One of the biggest ways I discovered I lose my energy or life force is via wrong sexual habits, number one. It's the sex energy is the most potent energy we make, and people just go around wasting it like it's nothing, Yeah, this time and age we're living in. So the sexual energy category, losing that is a huge way we lose energy. Also, diet, food, the amount. This is what I discovered. The food, especially if you have a sensitive nervous system, this is even more important. Or any mental imbalance or neurological imbalance or nervous system disorder. Like these things are crucial. You can't bypass this with just some spirituality and meditation. No, I couldn't. Okay, I'll just say about me. So you can lose the most energy via sex and also in digesting our food. I had to find a diet that was ultimately you want to eat the things that give you the most energy but take the least amount of energy to digest. I'll just say it like that in a nutshell to keep it simple, because like I said, I have these other channels that get into all that. So when I started really modifying my lifestyle on that level, it's like a sense of balance started organically happening. You see, most people, I asked this in one of my videos, and I had a good comment. I'm like, I don't remember if what I asked or the comment totally, but let me try. I was like, how is it people are so naive that they just think that you don't have to do any of this stuff? Like, you don't have to look at any of this stuff. And somebody commented and say, well, this doesn't sell. Nobody wants to be told, like, you got to actually do something and have some grit. Like, it requires some grit. Like, you got to do something to change. No, they much rather hear somebody say, oh, my beautiful unicorns, you're already, I said that in a video and some people liked it. I did too. You're already like perfect. You're already God in expression. Like, you just don't have to do it. Like, just recognize that. It's like, oh yeah, people probably want to hear that. That sounds easier, doesn't it? Than if somebody's telling you, like, look, you might have to stop masturbating all the time. You might have to stop, like, doing your little one-night stands or stop your sexual fantasies if you really want to change. Okay, do I want to hear that? Or do I want to hear, my beautiful unicorns, you don't have to stop doing anything because you're, like, already perfect? Oh, yeah, that's easier. Yeah, so I'm understanding now. I'm understanding merchandising and, whatever makes the ego feel good, that person or business is probably going to do good. Remember, there's the Taoist guy. He made the book Masturbate Your Way to Heaven. Huh. Yeah, I wonder which young guy is not going to like that. Versus somebody saying, look, man, you need to, like, stop all that stuff. Quit edging. Quit getting yourself aroused and then stopping at the peak and then imagining you're somehow giving yourself energy, and then you can manifest and get rich. Yeah, realize that's a delusion. Or because you're burning your dopamine up. Why do people like sex in this whole edging and orgasm? Because it's like a strong dopamine kick. They say, oh, I don't do any drugs. They take pride. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Yeah, you're a dopamine addict, big time. The doctor says it's healthy to do. Okay, listen to the doctor. See, it's hard to get true knowledge at this time and age. It's not widely accessible. The opposite is widely accessible. And this is why we live in a funny kind of backward society. Like, the truth is backwards for the most part. Some of you guys know that, and girls. So you look at these things. Yeah, this is a trippy book, Masturbate Your Way to Heaven. Yeah, are they going to want to listen? I'm trying to say, like, stop doing the stuff. Or not only you don't have to stop doing it, it's going to take you to heaven if you do it. Ah, yeah, this is a good book. So this is what's happening. This is determining for a lot of people what we're drawn to, which teachers, which videos, which books. Like whichever ones cater to our ego the most, it's instinctive to want that while we're kind of beginners or new. We're going to be drawn to that. And a lot of the writers and the speakers know that, and so they just play on that. Non-dual, self-inquiry, Advaita, was one of the easiest mediums in a propaganding machine to just get a bunch of people and mislead them, because it's so easy. You just say, hey man, like, come on. There's nobody here. There's nobody here even saying, come on. The mind loves that. Oh, I got it now. So you look at the sex area, you look at your your food area. I'm not going to get into debates about diet. I don't care. The through line is, do you lose energy when you digest your food? That's the point. You have to feel and discern and answer that for yourself. Do you notice meats, especially red meats? That might be a little heavier, maybe? No, I feel great when I eat it. Then keep eating it. Or gluten, or breads, or yeah, I'm not gonna get into all this. I like fruits and vegetables 60%. If I eat too many of them, I get ungrounded and it starts going the other way. So I need some earth element to balance. Yeah, go see my other channel, Transcending Shadows, if you want to hear about that. And Ayurveda, super. That's my favorite natural healing science. Traditional Chinese medicine, probably my second, but. So look at the sex, look at the diet category, look at the company you keep. Who are you hanging out with? Are they taking your energy or giving you energy? And when you think they're giving you energy, is it real vitality, spiritual energy? Or is it just a dopamine hit that you're getting because you guys are talking just a stimulating, gossiping conversation? You're just stimulating your senses and you call that energy. That's sugar high energy. It'll crash. You want a satsang type conversation, and so that energy is not only sustaining, it wakes up channels in you. You guys are like inspiring each other to go to higher levels. This is what you got to do, and you can still play around. I'm not like, yeah, I'm really good at playing around. I just like having high level talks. Like, well, what else? I really don't know what else there is to say. I don't know what to talk about. I don't care about any of these mainstream subjects people talk about. I just don't care. I care so little I can't even think of an example of what they talk about. So, and look at your environment. People say, why are you out in the woods? I say, well, you think it's better to be in some concrete dwelling? Like, does that make sense? You got to feel vibration. Do you notice the difference in vibration when you're in nature versus the beach? I mean, when you're in nature and the beach, I'm not talking about Cancun or spring break, a quiet place. Do you notice the difference between natural areas like that versus if you're at a rave party or at work in your cubicles with a bunch of just mental heads talking, or at home with a crazy family? Pay attention to those things, and then let intuition show you how to make adjustments. See, can I change something right now, or is the direction to accept? Yeah, it could be either one, because if it's strong karma, you need to be where you're at for a little bit. But if you're burning to transcend, God's going to pave the way for you. He's going to help you. All right, well, I always notice when I speak over 10 or 12 minutes, there was something there to say. Otherwise, I don't talk this long. So leave me any questions you have. I do consultations. My email's on the banner. I'll do a group again at some point, and we'll talk soon.